Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
And nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Heading backwards.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And he's being shifted off it.
Gullit really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pellegrini, Musiala, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Palmer, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Up he goes! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Griezmann. Vietnam finding their passing. And the finish! Palmer. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great ball if he can get there. Matheus Cunha! He's delivered all right! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it again. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that has been cleared. Gullit. Pellegrini. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Di Marco, Musiala, Rodri, Hakimi, and it's De Bruyne. Well, it just petered out, no penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Musiala, oh, it's a sweet ball that. Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. Matheus Cunha looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Griezmann driving forward. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Gullit, he's played him through.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Hakimi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And Gullit! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Bellingham, foot in. Musiala, and it's De Bruyne. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pullet. Palmer. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. And the shot! He's scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Mosquera duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
DiMarco cuts out the pass. Van Dijk. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Guardiola.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. It's hit the upright. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Cristiano Ronaldo should have made that look straightforward. He'll want another chance to come along quite quickly.
That pass isn't the best. Griezmann. Robertson going full tilt down the left. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's bullets! And that's caused a worry or two. And this could be the final action of the first half. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's really nicely played. And the first half is done. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Se ruega a su padre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta 26.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Palmer. Pellegrini. Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gets a good foot in there. Robertson clips it so gently, and he's intervened well there. De Bruyne. And it's Griezmann. And here's Pellegrini.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo is flagged offside.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
Well played, that has snuffed out the
70.987
danger.
espectadores.
De Bruyne. Oh, Red, nice interception. Looking here to chip it through, and Dijk makes the interception. Guardiola. Van Dijk. And here's Musiala. Robertson. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mosquera. And here's the chance to counter. Matheus Cunha. And Mosquera. Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. Look at the space here. De Bruyne. And the counter is on. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a little off target. Pull it. Robertson. And there's green grass ahead of him. Guardiola calmly anticipates. Pellegrini. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Griezmann. Crossed in early. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mosquera. Oh, can he get onto this? Pellegrini. And now they can clear their lines. And Dijk gets over and intercepts. Pellegrini. De Bruyne. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nicely worked. Matheus Cunha! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up. Vietnam really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Well, there's the clearance. That's a throw.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11, el
Palmer.
dorsal 17, el dorsal 4, el dorsal 2, el dorsal 26, el dorsal 5. Serán sustituidos por
Alvarez.
el dorsal 13, el dorsal
Made out to the
22,
left flank.
el dorsal 42.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
14, cambio de jugadores.
Alvarez. That's a good ball played into space. Araujo cuts it out. Mbappe. That is good alertness. Rodri. And that's it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Ball's gone out of play. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Pellegrini, DiMarco looking to get on the end of this. Stood up well to him there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Musiala. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Matheus Cunha. Oh no, this does not look good. Deftly away. DiMarco. That's a little off target. Pullet looking to run onto it.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Pellegrini. So what can they make of this? He could be in here. Oh, important interception. Robertson. Oh, good take in a good area. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Gullit. Oh, played through for the wide man. Matheus Cunha. He rises! It's in! There is the breakthrough! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
They've played it short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Mosquera. Bellingham. Robertson charging forward down that flank. It's gone out for a throw-in. Vardiol. Here's Rodri. Pellegrini. Bellingham. Chance here to counter. He's looking for the runner here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Musiala. And they win it back again.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Pellegrini. Bellingham. Now Griezmann. Gullit. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pellegrini. Bellingham. Musiala. And the first 45 minutes are up. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Gullit. And he's shapes to shoot! Griezmann. Bellingham. And now the breakaway. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Bellingham. Pellegrini. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Matheus Cunha.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is doing no harm at all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Vietnam still this single goal behind. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
That'll be a corner. Vietnam have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And that's been drilled in. And he's there to clear it. Bellingham. Hit into the middle. And the keeper beats it away. He's found a way past. Lovely feet. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 3 coming up. Pellegrini with the short one. In for a header! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Rodri. DiMarco. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Palmer.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and...
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bellingham.
Vietnam merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Rodri. DiMarco. Pellegrini. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, no joy this time. Rodri. Again, with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And the pass is intercepted. Palmer. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Danger averted for now.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Palmer. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Number 22, Lorenzo Pellegrini. Number 21,
DiMarco
Griezmann.
plays it short.
Number 10, Bellingham. Number 4, Van Dijk. Number 8,
No way through, so he's having a go! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Number 23, Olise. Number 15.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic
Fitness
to be
and
heavy
fatigue,
after
the key
final whistle
factors
today.
now as we head for extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. No, he's not getting past him there. Olise. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rafinha. And it's De Bruyne. Alvarez. And it's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
They're up to 5 corners now. Alvarez goes short. Gets his head to it! And he's heaved it away. That's a throw. Araujo. Alvarez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rudiger does well to get it back. And they can counter here. Haaland. DiMarco. And that is expertly dealt with.
This is the time you need that pace.
Alvarez. Mbappe. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alvarez. And it's Gullit. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Today, please have your entry tickets at hand.
It is coming down to those last 15
when
minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? The hostilities have already resumed.
Number 9.
It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Now it's Gullit. De Bruyne. Terrific header. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bastoni with the clearance. The most accurate pass. De Bruyne. Vieira. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's in! Up for a header! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vieira is the guilty party there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. DiMarco.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
He's having a hit! And that will be it. Vietnam have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Musiala. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being...
He's got goal! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's a mighty effort! They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
No space. Can he put it away? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Osimhen, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pellegrini. And here's Osimhen. He's had a shot! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that should get the job done. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Musiala really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Can he spark a counter here? Matheus Cunha, and here's Gullit. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Deftly away. And here's Gullit. Bellingham. And it's Griezmann. DiMarco. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shot goal! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been caught now, and it's come back out to him. Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Osimhen. Griezmann. Osimhen. Look at the space here. Real chance! Belts one. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. DiMarco. Oh, this looks sharp. Osimhen might just make this. Vietnam looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Bellingham. And he's been shifted off it. Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that. Matheus Cunha. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pellegrini. Not the most accurate pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bellingham. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
DiMarco. Pellegrini. Some really good ball movement. Oh, well played. Vieira. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Bellingham. Rodri. Vardiol. Rodri. It's Van Dijk. Romero. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, that's well spotted. Gullit. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Got rid. Bellingham. Chance with the header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Has a look and plays it forward. Romero. Pellegrini is herring after that one. Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bellingham. He is through here. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's got away. He'll try to keep this... Oh, what has happened here? DiMarco. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
nicely
The
aimed
attendance for
pass.
this match was 70,987.
And here's Griezmann, and here's Pellegrini. Osimhen! And more, and more, and more. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Reflections on the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So now the difference is 3. Couldn't squeeze it through. Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Osimhen. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cleared without hesitation. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Romero gets a foot in here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get onto this? Oh, nice touch. Pellegrini proves just a little bit too strong. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he's cut it out. Palmer. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, played through for the wide man. Chance! Vietnam have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Rodri. And here's Musiala. Oh, the shot could be on here. Mosquera. Pellegrini. Musiala. Climbs up big. And again. He scores! Comfort, yet more comfort. Easing away.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Vietnam are having a ball here. And here's Osimhen. Palmer fiddles it through. Now it's Hullet. And it's Rudiger. Gets a good foot in there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Not got that quite right. And that's the end of that. It all started well. And he's let fly! Oh, terrific save. It's their second corner of the game. And that's it. Vietnam have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Osimhen just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Vietnam definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Griezmann. Gullit.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Yeah, fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more disciplined than people credit him.
Here's the ball in. Big header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. Rice. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pirlo goes steaming forward. Guardiola. Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And now the breakaway. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Araujo. And it's Gullit. Romero kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Musiala. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away. Musiala really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well read, nice interception. Rice. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's had it nicked away.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Griezmann. Rice. And it's Gullit. He's been picked out. Can he finish? It's there! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Thuram. Great ball if he can get there. Thuram gets across to intercept that.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Header! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking in.
Chance! He's scored! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Pinches it off him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Pirlo does really well there. He is strong. Griezmann.
There will be
That's
one
a
more
brilliant
added time.
interception. Neymar. Pirlo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Neymar. Eto'o. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. That gets things going for the second half. And the pass is intercepted. Rice. He could be in here. Musiala. And he's managed to get free. It's a mighty effort! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Van Dijk. And it's Neymar. And Neymar. And it's Pirlo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bellingham. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, perfectly measured that. Eto'o. Picked out brilliantly. Bullet. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Pirlo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
It's a goal kick. DiMarco. Van Dijk. And it's Griezmann.
The attendance for this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
306.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Griezmann. That's very neat. He is through here. There's the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Great defending, strong and determined. That's really well manoeuvred. Nedved. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo. Now it's Neymar. He's had a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Eto'o proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. And that has been knocked clear. Gullit. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rice wriggles his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Aimed beyond the defence. That is a great pick out.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bellingham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
For Rice. 75 minutes played. Musiala. That's been cut out, well played. Gullit. Neymar. Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rice. That is a great ball. Seedorf.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He might be in here! And Dijk cuts out the pass. And now they can clear their lines. Romero.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Goalkeeper's ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Eto'o. Great hit! He scores! With so little time left, grandstand finish!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
21, Griezmann.
We have got ourselves a game
Number
here.
11, Gullit. Number 14, Musiala. Number
Yeah, it's
8,
safe to say that they just need to manage this to
Number
secure the win
20,
now.
Rice. Coming on the field, number 13.
That pass has been
De Bruyne.
well intercepted.
Number 6,
Iniesta.
Number 15,
Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty
Number
much shoot on
22,
sight.
Roberto Pellegrini.
And that is that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to
Please make
lose.
sure to watch the screen for an
Cristiano
information
Ronaldo
bulletin
taking in the
from the regional
accolades, having
police
been
department.
named man of the match. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chris Kane put it away! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
DiMarco with the short one. Nice control. And now a sudden chance to counter. DiMarco proves too strong.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Vardiol. That is ended up in no man's land. Griezmann.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
No goals as yet. Thuram. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Nedved. Eto'o, chance! Oh, he's been in for the pieces!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Musiala. Back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Musiala. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Araujo stands tall and stands strong. Messi will not want to lose out. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Missed by a fraction. DiMarco. Forwards and with intent. Musiala. Turns and goes back. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played. Eto'o. Now it's Nedved. This might spell danger. He's in a great position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Dijk. And Araujo. Nicely aimed pass. Griezmann. And they can counter here. And here's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. There's the shot! He scored!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's picked out the run.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Bellingham. Musiala. And it's Messi. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Goes in for the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Eto'o.
There will be 1 minute at
Nice
a time.
interception, well timed. Eto'o gets across and deals with it. Nedved. And he can clear it away. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Vietnam clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Vietnam head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. It's Nedved! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Nedved is offering a wry smile there.
Gullit getting this one clear. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. And that was very necessary. That'll be a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Gullit. Seedorf. Not the most accurate pass. Griezmann. Nedved. Vietnam just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And it's Eto'o. Pinches it off him. Griezmann looking understandably energised after his goal. Griezmann hurtling down that right flank. Now it's Gullit. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Gets his pass away, and he was quick to react. Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Romero. Araujo makes the interception.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Seedorf. Eto'o. And he's away. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Eto'o shapes the shoot! Oh, taken with style! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
That has certainly made things interesting. That could spell trouble. Gullit. He's got the shot away! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Could be danger here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's an inviting ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Vietnam desperately searching for the winner here. Bellingham. Araujo gets rid without sophistication. Vardiol. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Messi. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Pirlo. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Bellingham. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He is just caressing the ball. Musiala. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's running through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Eto'o. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
No winner
Griezmann.
in 90, 30
Number
more to
10,
come.
Bellingham. Number 14, Musiala. Number 11, Gullit.
De Bruyne.
Number 16,
Rice.
Rodri.
And it's De Bruyne.
Coming on the field.
There's the hit! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam go into the lead. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's headed upfield. De Bruyne. And here's Pellegrini. He's played him through. And he's there to belt it away. De Bruyne. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, this is a... He's had a shot! They're going to be quick to recover. And another try!
Substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. In for a header! And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Vietnam have their third corner. And it's been taken short, and he's had it nicked away. And now they can spring out of defence. Pullet is onto it in a flash. Rijkaard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bale. Bale! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! Cleared without complication. Great effort, but the end of the first period of extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Rafinha looking to run onto it. That's a decent clearance. Romero spots it and intercepts. Pellegrini. Rafinha tries to dink it through.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
He's there to get rid. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's a sharp little ball here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That is a great pick out. And this is Hazard. Has a goal! He's got a goal! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's straight offside. And that should get the job done. And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ball's gone out of play.
That's good play from him. I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
And he did it all with style and pizzazz, and that is the signature of the great man himself.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's been cut out, well played. And he's there to clear it. Big chance, corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
DiMarco with the short one. That's very neat. DiMarco turns and goes, and he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Griezmann. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Messi. Pirlo. Neither side yet able to find the net. So nearly the perfect ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Mbappe. Seedorf. Good ball over the top. And Messi! It's off target and by quite a way.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Seedorf. And it's Griezmann. Pirlo. Bellingham. Well, that looks a decent ball. Araujo.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Pull it. And it's Griezmann. And he's cut it out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pull it.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Bellingham, clips it so gently. And now they can clear their lines. Pirlo. And they win it back again. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Now it's Gullit, and the flag has stayed down. Pirlo. Gullit.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Platini. That's good vision. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Vietnam lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Vietnam definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, good-looking ball. A searching ball that into space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that.
Up for a header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Danger averted for now. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Messi. And the finish! In for the pieces! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 21, Griezmann. Number 16,
They've played it short.
Rodri. Coming on the
Has a
field.
goal!
Number 22,
Pellegrini
Lorenzo
gets good
Pellegrini.
distance on it.
Number 15, Alvarez. Number 20.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Alvarez. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Guardiola with the clearance. Nicely aimed pass. Alvarez. Bellingham. Now there's a fine ball.
Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Bale. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And with that goal comes comfort. You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Pellegrini can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Into the last 5 minutes. Neymar. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar.
Vietnam are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Oh, what a ball is in here! And we're done. Vietnam can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Araujo cuts out the pass. Mbappe, he's through, now is he in? And he welcomes it in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Call with the corner, there first. Griezmann attempts a clearance. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham. Griezmann. Nedved did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pass is just off target. Looking for the run. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there. This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Gullit is standing over this one. Rijkaard with the clearance. Referee's given a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real...
And Gullit! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Gullit. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Oh, that's fabulous. Pirlo. Do have a chance to counter here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foot in. And the counter is on. Chip through. Pirlo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And it's Nedved. That's a nicely measured pass. Drogba! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This is their second corner of the game. Not a lot we need to say about that. Nedved. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. And it had to...
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Big chance! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Has a go! Well, that's an excellent interception. Corner number 3 coming up. Up he goes! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He gets big! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Looks to clip it forward. Oh, no joy this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pirlo. Well timed, excellent interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rijkaard. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Rijkaard. And here's Nedved.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Gullit clears. Played back in. He's had a hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Musiala, who has set up 2 goals. Oh, and he's through the middle.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's really well cleared. Passes short and sharp. And we hit half-time. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
By the entrance gate.
Vietnam are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half. Rodri. And it's Gullit. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There's the hit! Sticks it away! The second half off to a spectacular start. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Caen get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. It's Nedved!
Caen are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their...
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Musiala going full tilt down the left. Oh, super find. Gullit. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Bellingham. Pirlo. Now it's Mbappe. That's beautifully weighted. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nedved. Can he put it away? away! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Bale. He's had a shot! They've done it! Cool, back in business! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Pull it. Musiala. Pull it. Oh, that's nice. Might be danger here. Bellingham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Bellingham fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution on the field.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Musiala.
They've played it short.
10, Bellingham. Number 16, Rodri.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Cristiano Romero.
Araujo gets over and intercepts.
Sadio. Coming on the field, number 6, Palmer.
This
Number
is
15,
intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
He's having a good look here. Opts to play it back. And pull it! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Pullet is offering a wry smile there. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. In by DiMarco.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. This is it then, now or never. He's in a great position. Chance for the header! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Vietnam take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And that's it. Vietnam have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Pullet picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after
Vietnam
the final
leave
whistle
it late,
today.
but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.